What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we are going to be doing a pretty quick muzzle device review. Now, I hesitate to call this a break. I hesitate to call this a flash hider or a compensator because it really is a hybrid of all three, which is easy to advertise but actually difficult to achieve. And the reason why I'm doing a review on this is because I feel like they actually have achieved it. Before I do that, I want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. Because of you, the channel is still alive. I appreciate all your support, and because of that, we do a monthly giveaway. And guess what? Because I lost the footage on the monthly giveaway that I did last week, we're gonna do the damn monthly giveaway right now. So we're gonna give away this Ontario Rat 3 that has been unopened to Dana Curtilla, randomly selected via my patrons. And David Curtilla, all you gotta do is message me on Patreon and send me your address and your ID so I know you're over 18, and we'll send this guy out to you as quick as possible. Back to this break here. Well, I'm gonna call it a break because to me that's what it does, but it also does a lot of other things really well. It reminds me a lot of the Ellipsian, and that is really close to achieving all that you want in a muzzle device, but I think this actually does a little bit better job. This is the hybrid, the EFAB from Precision Armament. Now, this company is pretty well known, I think, for making the M72 brake, which was a really effective brake on the market for a really long time, and I think it was the most effective brake on the market for a long time. But now they actually have this out, and they have the HyperTap, and I'm actually reviewing the HyperTap here in a couple of weeks as well. I'm a big fan of their company, and I like their stuff because they make just really good brakes that do a really good job. And this is not going to be one of those you're going to want to throw on a 50 cal. This is going to be one of those that it's kind of made for an AR-15. I have it on my 11.5 AR-15 pistol right now, and there's a couple of good things about it. Number one, it comes with a hole there if you want to pin it on a 14.5 inch barrel, which is pretty sweet because it will make it to the allowed 16 inch length because it's over 1.5 inches long. You see these prongs here, these are actually a flash hider, and they actually do work, which is pretty cool. A lot of times when you have these hybrids, the thing that really suffers is the flash hiding ability, and in this, the flash hider actually works pretty well. And now on these little weird holes that you see here that obviously look like the flash hider, I don't know what kind of technology they're choosing to use with this, and I don't really know why they chose this method, but it does work really well. This is the compensating / brake portion of it, and it does keep your rifle really on target, and it also does reduce the recoil a pretty good bit. Now on their website it says 50%. I don't know how to really gauge that. All I can gauge is how much faster I can get on target compared to, let's say, an A2 flash hider. And I would say that this does add a significant amount of recoil control in comparison to a standard brake. Even something like my classic go-to is going to be a VG6 Gamma, like I said, and it is, this, in my opinion, is a little more effective. The downside to it, though, is it's going to be a little bit heavier in weight as well. This is kind of a heftier guy. I think I don't even know how much it weighs, but it does feel a little bit heavier than the Gamma does, because I think the Gamma is only around 2 ounces. This might be like 3.5, something like that. Not a big deal by any stretch of the imagination, just throwing that information out there in case you're wanting to do a super lightweight build. Not a lot of blast to either side of the shooter as well, which makes me wonder if this would be a good device for a training class or even for a tactical team of some sort, although usually a QD muzzle device with a suppressor that fits over is probably going to work better for that. Overall, I think it's a pretty excellent little device, and I think it is worth the money. Now, it is going to be a little bit more higher price than some of the other brakes in the market, like the Michelek brake, which is only going to be $60, stuff like that. It's going to be along the lines of the Lantac Dragon. It comes out right around $160. So it definitely is a premium price for a muzzle device. However, it does do as advertised, and many of them do not. So I would have to say I recommend it, and I'm going to be running it on this. This is one of my go-to pistols for quite a little while, even after the review, because I really enjoyed it. And it's a nice little device that I can run next to the old wife while she's filming, and it won't blow the damn lens off her camera or anything like that, because the blast is so extreme on stuff like a Lantac or the HyperTap, which I'm going to be reviewing. So I like it. It's really is the best of both worlds, and I found that it probably probably does the hybrid thing better than other brakes that I've personally tested. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later. Not bad for an 11.5.